So my name is Karl Mareth. I'm one of the second-year fellows. I grew up in North Texas and kind of bounced around the country a little bit for college, and then med school and residency at Mayo in Florida, and then now back in Oklahoma City. My wife and I moved here and with our dogs, and shortly after getting here we had our first child named Parker, and we bought a home here and have loved it. The best team in the country is the University of Georgia Bulldogs, and I'll not hear otherwise. Top 3 bands of all time? Sure. I mean, I'm a sucker for Led Zeppelin, so I think that's going to be my #1 far and away. Everybody else is in a distant second. As far as quality over quantity, I think Jeff Buckley has a killer voice, and I have one of his vinyls. Yeah, so the weather here is pretty good, and so you can spend a lot of time outside, and so we end up trying to do a lot of barbecuing and cooking and things like that. We take our dogs on walks and our child. There are a bunch of beautiful parks in Oklahoma City, so that's been something that we've really been able to take advantage of, which is great. And when things are permitting, we always love having people over for dinner and tailgating for football games and things like that. I think my favorite procedure probably has to be anything involving banding or clipping, particularly in upper endoscopy. There's nothing quite like that. I'd say be open-minded and apply broadly. That's not fair though, because they're applying everywhere because of this pandemic. I'd say be open-minded about the cities that you're applying to. Everybody has some unique things to offer, and there are particular things about Oklahoma City which we just couldn't find in other places, and it was really the perfect balance for us. So be open-minded, be yourself on the interview trail. You want to make sure that you gel with the culture of the program and the people that you're talking to. So just being yourself is the best way to ensure that everybody knows what they're getting. I really eat anything that has tortilla as a sort of main part of the dish. I think it's the perfect food, and I love Mexican food. And one nice thing that's nice about Oklahoma City is there's actually really decent Mexican food here. Our food selection, our food scene is unexpectedly good here, actually. Yeah, a lot of very cool places to check